Hello everybody, and welcome to my full playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Today, we will be continuing more or less where we left off. I did come downstairs here to clean up my gear, get everybody refitted through their lockers, and trade in any junk we don't need, and grab a couple better weapons for myself in the process. So I think we got everybody pretty well maxed out again. It's kind of sad down here. We have lost Kaidan. He is no longer with us. He was sacrificed on Virmire for the rest of us to escape because we needed somebody to stay behind and guard the bomb. All the rest of us made our getaway. So I'm going to go ahead and really quickly talk to everybody to see if anybody had anything to say about it, and then we will continue on. We have basically two options at this point that I'm aware of anyway. That is to finish up our initial set of missions, which include, we already did Garrus, we still need to do Noveria, or we can clean up some of the side missions on our to-do list. And I'm kind of leaning towards Noveria, but I might do some of the side missions first. In fact, I think I will, just because I don't want to get shut out of them by advancing the main storyline too far too fast, if that makes any sense. I know some game that is something to worry about. So we will head towards Noveria shortly, probably next episode. But for this one, I think we're going to be just cleaning up some of our side missions.
Commander, good to see you.
Okay, I don't think he has anything new.
Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I think we've already done this, but I'm not sure.
Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist.
Oh no, we haven't done this.
Investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
So what was it?
Both, actually.
Sounds about right.
That out.
All right, what'd you find?
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Saleon, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
I don't want to ask it, but I gotta.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Too much information.
Out there.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatened? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh.
Interesting.
Big break. These people weren't just Dr. Saleon's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off.
Jeez.
They were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them
Jeez.
but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
Well, it's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
If you don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is. You're just a terrorist with a badge.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see your point. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Yeah, I get that.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Saleon?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Saleon, I want to be there when you find him.
Deal. Done deal. Yep. So yeah, we're doing side quests today. We'll pick up with Noveria next time.
So, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute.
Sisters.
You didn't hear that.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? Tassoni?
Liara, why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why. The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks...
Ow. Ow.
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested in her?
She's not the only one. There's also Tali.
Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
I can understand that.
Where did you grow up?
All over. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course, if he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk and there's blood everywhere.
Ow.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Yeah, that's Tennyson.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should double-check my gear before we move out. Those Krogan aren't gonna kill themselves.
True.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
We've got a hard fight ahead. Fleets
We do.
of AI dreadnoughts who've exterminated all life dozens of times over. I think the odds are against us.
We have an advantage. We know they're coming and we know about their indoctrination.
I don't plan to lie down and die, Skipper. Don't worry about that. But I'm infantry. Against Reapers, my rifle may as well fire spitballs. I won't have a place in this war.
Sure you will.
It pisses me off, not being able to shoot back.
About Lieutenant Alenko. How are you holding up?
Can't say I'm better. Sorry for anything I said back there. I don't want any deaths on my hands, and it's my fault.
It's not your fault. It was my call.
Williams, listen to me. I'm in command of this mission. I made the call, not you. He's dead because of me.
It's funny. I don't have any fear of dying for the Alliance. But when I think of someone dying for me, if you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Torfin?
It was my job to get everyone out safe. I failed. I vowed not to let that happen again. Same here. I'll remember him, and I'll do better for him.
Yeah. I guess that's all we can do. Thanks for the advice, Skipper.
We'll talk later, Williams.
It literally is all you can do. Better. Do better. All you can do.
Things got heated back on Virmire. You
Yep.
did what you had to do. I respect your choice.
Yep, and I get it, Rex. I get
I
it.
appreciate what you did, Rex. I won't forget it.
Just make sure it was worth it.
We will.
Saren has to pay for what he's done.
Agreed.
We'll have him soon enough. Then he can answer for his crimes.
He'll do more than just answer if I have anything to say about it.
You will. We've already talked about all that stuff, so I think we're done.
Shepard.
Didn't we? I better double check, as much as I hate to waste time.
Shepard.
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Not a conversationalist, is he?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up.
Sound about right.
Stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Wait a minute, your father?
Jared was your father?
He was, until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly.
Okay.
I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Okay, I can get behind that.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard?
I don't think you ever would.
Unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
Who has it?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people.
Got it.
He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
I'll look for it.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
You will be.
So long, Rex.
Alright, so we got a couple of personal missions, it looks like. Let me check back in with Ashley.
Commander,
What's your opinion on the lab?
I think the odds are against us.
We have...
That's what pisses me off, not being able to shoot
We'll
back.
talk later.
Nothing new.
Look forward to it, Skipper.
I just know that when I went back to Rex, it was totally new.
Captain Kira, he was a great man.
He was. Let's check on Tali. He's down here.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen.
Makes
There's
sense.
still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil.
Okay.
And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently.
Makes sense.
I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
That's very responsible of you. Right. I think we've already covered most of this, except maybe
your
that
father?
one.
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She
Makes
passed on
sense.
about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Okay.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant, like his mind was always somewhere else.
Got it.
Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
Right, I think that's everything.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Like goodbye.
I should go.
See you later.
I really, really enjoyed romancing Tali in my first playthrough. I'm so tempted to do it again, but I'm not going to. I'm going to resist the temptation. Okay, that must be the button up. Oh, I am distracted. I'm in love. No. Alright, so we need to talk to Liara, and I think that's pretty much everybody. I'll check in with the doctor and with Joker as well, but...
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving?
And listen,
we've already done
humanity
this.
Needs the Alliance.
How did you end up serving?
Ah, come on.
Humanity needs the Alliance if we
I
want
should
to...
go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, we've already done that, so we don't need to do it again. Liara.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Of course.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
He's become a slave to the Reapers and he can't even see it.
He is trapped inside his own mind. Part of him senses his identity slowly being swallowed up by Sovereign, but he is powerless to stop it. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
Whatever Saren's reasons may have been, they're long gone now. He has to be stopped.
Yes, I suppose you're right. He may be Sovereign's victim, but he is also a threat to all life as we know it. Let's not spend every free minute talking about Saren. It is bad enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
Okay.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As
You were.
I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
Intimidating?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did on Torfin. I cannot even imagine how horrible that must have been, but you did what had to be done.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Okay.
You're interested in me because of my visions. You just want to know more about the Protheans.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
So they both suspect me of being with the other. Great.
I care about Ash. A lot.
I thought so. Still, I feel as if there is also some attraction between us, Shepard.
Well, this is where I need to draw a line, I think.
I'm not interested in you in that way, Liara.
This is very embarrassing for me, Commander. Please, let's talk about something else.
Okay, we've already talked about the rest, so we're
I
good.
should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I hate to do that to you, Liara, but I did romance her in Mass Effect 1 last time. And then I switched to Tali for 2 and 3. But like I said, the last time I was doing insanity level, and I was in a race with somebody else, so I did not do most of the side missions. Just those I happened to stumble across by accident. And none of the DLC, unless again it's something I just kind of stumbled into without realizing what I was doing.
Yes, Commander.
So there's still a lot of this I haven't done yet. But I just can't pass up romances in games. I love character development too much, even when I'm in a race. We already talked everything there.
Yes, sir.
Nothing new. Doesn't look like it anyway. Check in with Joker, and then we will get started on a couple missions real quick.
Commander, I know it couldn't have been easy for you down there. Making the call between Alenko and Williams must have been... I'm sorry, sir. I don't know if I could have done it.
There is no right choice for something like that. I just hope I never have to go through it again.
No, I'm not blaming you, Commander. I mean, it's hard, you know?
Saren's still out there, Joker. Hold it together. We need you.
Don't worry, I won't let you down. I want to be there when you make that son of a bitch pay.
Way to go, Joker. I've always really liked Jokers. He's easily one of my favorites from the series. Overall, I think I'd say Tali's my favorite. But Joker's up there. Alright. Here I am getting ready to go, and I haven't even decided where I'm going yet. So let's step back and check out my journal real quick. Got a tiny bit of a cold. So I kind of want to do personal quests for my crew and then clear out some of these UNC and investigate, that kind of thing. But let's just go in order, just go right down the line. So let's go find Rex's armor. Argos Row. I won't waste your time in planetary exploration other than directly working on these missions. I will do planetary exploration on my own. So we need to get to Argos Row. Wherever that is. There it is. And I got 2 systems there. I didn't see which system I was supposed to be at. So we'll just jump over here and see if we find it. I will scan the planet, but I'm not going to land on any unless it's the right one. Alright. Okay. Does he say somewhere in the Argos Row? I didn't think it had said, but I thought I'd double check before I wasted time. Alright, so let's see here. Start here. Alright. Tantau is an enormous, low-density terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere of methane and helium, despite being nearly 20 AU from Phoenix. The star's great heat and the insulating thickness of the atmosphere make the surface surprisingly temperate. The crust is mainly composed of sodium and silicon dioxide, with deposits of various light metals, while Tantau is not habitable. The relative pleasantness of the surface conditions make it a popular location for small ships traveling through the Argos Row cluster to land for drive discharge. Okay. Well, I don't know which planet I'm looking for, so I guess we'll land on this one. And see if we can find Rex's armor. Alright. Since the entire purpose of being here is finding Rex's armor, I guess we're gonna have to take him with us. And, Decision. We just took Garrus. We haven't taken Tali in a while. Let's take Tali. Let her get out a little. I'll need to level her up. She's getting far behind. Oops. Leveling up is there. Oh, she's not far behind I thought she'd be. Alright. Trying to decide what I want to give her. She's got hacking down pat, which is what I wanted for her. I really don't think I need to give her more weapons. Let's give her some armor. Get that maxed out. Go ahead and unlock damping. Give her a couple points in that. Just so she can do a little of everything. I've got first aid covered, so I don't need to worry about that. I like him better without the helmet. Alright. Let's take a look at our map here. We're right here. Hidden structure. Whoops. Let's check out this hidden structure. Who knows? Maybe that's the place we're looking for. Well, maybe we'll get lucky. I'll still explore the rest of the planet, but maybe we'll get lucky and get our armor right off the bat. Bumpity, bumpity, bumpity. Whoa. We will take Liara and Ashley for Noveria. Liara because we're going after her mother, Venezia. And Ashley because if we have an engineer and a biotic with us, we probably need to have somebody who's a little tankier. And Rex has been getting a lot of action recently. Plus, I really do want Liara and Ashley to be my go-to team for this adventure, or for this game. Alright, everybody out and be ready for fighting.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Alright, we're headed in. Make sure everybody has the right weapons. Make sure they got their weapon drawn first. Okay, I want you on your shotgun and Tali. Actually, let's put both of you on your shotguns. So I got 2 shotgun guys and me.
This is the place.
Ah!
My armor's here.
We lucked out. And it looks like we got a lot of enemies behind this door, so weapons out. I did switch my weapon, so I got to get used to this new one. One thing I've learned is that different weapons have different quirks. I already knew that, but I'd kind of forgotten it.
Go!
I see you. Oh, pirates.
Shutting them down.
Go!
Whoops. Oh.
Shields disabled.
Cerberus hit.
Take out those hostiles!
That was close. Got him. Sniper. I'm gonna shut down his weapons.
Go, go, go!
Alright, that was close, but I think we got it under control now. Yeah, but he's down too.
Perimeter secured.
Not good terrain for a sniper build. I probably should have switched to my pistol for that fight, since so much of it was close fighting. I need to remember that that's an option. Ooh, new medical interface. I'm putting that in. I'm kind of weird. I gave my companions the best medical upgrades. Better than what I had. How's this armor? Not as good. Even though it's higher rank, it's just not as good. Alright. Oh boy, this is a serious lockpicking. Oh, we got it. Ooh, heavy armor. Ooh, Titan 8. That sounds like it's going to be good. I think Ashley might be getting an upgrade. That's everything there. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Save before we have to do it all over again, just in case. I saw there was a door over behind me, but let's check over here first. All right. Looks like this is where we're going to find what we're looking for. All right. Oh, good. Grenade upgrade. I'm really far behind on my grenade upgrades. Wow, lots of loot here. I'll take it. And I think this is probably going to be our armor. Nope. Huh.
This is
Oh, it is.
I can't believe my ancestors.
It's the only place left.
Piece of crap. But at least I've got it back.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
Thank you. I just might be starting to like you too. All right, so we got this done. We did get everything. I think that was the last one. That's why I was surprised when it didn't say armor. I thought there would be an actual armor item. Just out of curiosity. That heavy armor Titan. Not as impressive as I thought it would be. I was hoping with a name like Titan it would be better than that. Although it does have 2 slots, which is nice. You can protect. It's not bad though. But I don't remember off the top of my head what it actually has. Okay, let's kind of run through here just real fast, make sure I didn't miss anything. I think so, but with this maze of crates and stuff, we already been in there. Sometimes they like to hide nice stuff in here. Yeah, I should have pulled out my pistol. It's not a good terrain for a sniper. I never, in the last time I played this, the only other time I played this, I didn't have trouble switching between weapons due to circumstances. This time, I think because I like the sniper rifle so much, I just don't even think about switching it very often. The last time I played as a biotic. I mostly used my biotics and my pistol all the time, so. Okay, why is, oh, yeah. Let's check out these other 2 locations real fast. Just cross all our I's and dot all our T's. And yes, I know I got that backwards. Ooh, rugged terrain. My kingdom for a planet that has Earth-like gravity. Excuse me. So that we're not always flipping through the air like this. Woo. I just wish these planets were a little more interesting. And I get it, most planets in this universe are going to be boring hunks of rock. Most of them wouldn't even be this geological active, I wouldn't think. All right. Whatever we're, oh, there it is. Whatever we're looking for, it's in here.
En route.
And that scared me for some reason. I wasn't expecting that noise. All right, let's check this out. Be patient, my child. All right. Into the vehicle. And we got one more stop right over there. It looks like this is high mountain pass, so I think we're gonna head up and swing around this a little bit. I think it'll actually get us there quicker than trying to go direct. Looks like we got a little bit of a pass here. Oh, let's try to stick to the low. Bumpity, bumpity, bumpity. Whoa! Woohoo! Ooh. Of course they're gonna put a mineral deposit way up top. Of course they are. Whoa. And this is gonna be a pain to get up. But if I weave back and forth, I think I can make it. Yep. So much for avoiding the high passes. And there is our deposit. The last time I did this, or the only time I've done this, I didn't get as much of the, I didn't complete all the mineral quests and so on. And that came back to haunt me later. I'm gonna be a little more thorough this time since I'm not rating anybody. Plus, my normal tendency is to be a completionist, in as much as I can. I still sometimes miss stuff, but who doesn't? Well, since we're already up here, we might well take the high ground. Top of the world! Whoa! Okay, I see what we're trying to get to. I see a pyramid. Aliens! Oh, wait. Yeah. Proof that aliens built the pyramid, right? Hey, this is interesting. I don't know what this is, but it's interesting.
En route.
All right. Does everything have to be a puzzle? Matriarch's writing recovered. You found one of Matriarch Delinaga's writings on this body. It's possible the writing came from a nearby ruin. Makes sense. Let's check out said nearby ruin while we're here. But let's take the car closer. Oh. Sorry, I'm also playing this alongside Fallout 4. And sometimes I get the select controls mixed up between the two because they're not the same. Alright, so this is the pyramid. Let's check her out. Running up the side of the pyramid. And down the other side. I don't see any doors. Not seeing much of interest here. Alright, I think we're done here. So let's get back to the Normandy. And let's go, we got one quest off our list, let's check off another one. Let's see, assignments. Let's go find Herschel system in the Kepler Verge. We gotta find the Kepler Verge and then Herschel. Got it. Like I said, I will come back here later and do the detail exploring. I don't remember seeing... Herschel, right there. All right, we're off to Herschel. Okay. Zoom. All right, back. I really quickly wanted to adjust my lighting a little. Right, this is probably what we're looking for right here. So this is the Fidel is a Kowloon class modular conveyor of human design. In addition to the standard cargo bay, the hull has several biological research modules attached. Registry private owner Dr. R. Hart. Yep, this is the right one. We must take Garrus. Garrus is a must. And you know what? Let's take Tali again. She didn't get much action. Most of the times I take her, I'm driving around in the Mako. It kind of makes sense because she's our engineer besides me. Alright guys, this is tight quarters. I'm switching to my pistol. I did upgrade my pistol too, by the way. And it looked like we're probably going to be tight quarters again. It is.
Finally, some action.
Yeah. Oh no, these guys.
Looks like Saleon's doing more than cloning organs.
Yeah, I see you guys. Oh, there's one over here. What weapon am I using? That's not my pistol. That's not my pistol. That's my pistol. I'm shooting that before I accidentally shoot it while I'm standing next to it. Wow, Tali, you hit hard. I approve. Oh. I didn't know there was one coming up behind me. And there's one more over here. Tali is all about the knockdown. All right. Okay, clearly we're missing something here.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Uh-huh.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
We'll take him in. Drop him off with the military.
But we have him. We can't let him get away. Not again.
If he dies, we'll never know what he's been up to, or how he did it. We'll take him in, interrogate him, and he'll serve his time.
Okay. You're right. You're a very lucky Solarian. You owe the Commander your life.
Oh, thank you so very much.
Uh-huh.
I smell trouble! And so he dies anyway. What was the point of that?
You can't predict how people will act, Garrus. But you can control how you'll respond. In the end, that's what really matters.
Yeah. I don't think I ever met anyone like you, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
All right. Yeah. I completely agree with Shepard. If we had just killed him right off, then we might not know what he's done. And we still don't, unfortunately. But killing him ourselves right off would have ensured death. At least we took a chance to find out if there's any more patients alive that need rescuing or things like that. That's why sometimes shoot to kill isn't always the best option unless you don't have any other choice. I'm not going to be able to get through this. I just don't have the patience for it. I say right as I get through it. I was just going to use the Omnigel, but hey, that works too. Okay, we got a couple of things I wanted to check out real fast. I swear, did we not get a grenade upgrade? I swear we did. Oh, we did, duh. Gotta hit the right button. There we go, much better. I was still on number 1. Pistol, doing really good. But now I have some potential other. Let's put that on there. And a better combat scanner. All right. I think we're good to go here. That was quicker than I expected. Now I'm stuck. Great. Of course. Come on, quit getting stuck on the train. All right, I think we're done. Let me holster this. Other direction. Oh, we got Turian armor too. Let me see if it's anything Garrus can use. I don't know that you'll look good in pink, Garrus, so I think we'll pass. Phoenix armor is the one that's that pinkish red. It looks fine on Ashley, even though it's not my favorite for her either. For some reason, I just don't see Ashley as being somebody who's going to be happy with pink. Alright, I am totally lost here. How do you get out of this place? This way. Unless that's where we just came from. It is, isn't it? No, it isn't. I think this is the way out. Alright, I think we made it. Yep. Let's go back to the Normandy. Alright, let's see what else we got to clear up. We're making pretty good time. We got lucky with Rex and landed on the right planet first. That was pure coincidence. But a happy one. Let's go take out Cerberus. The Yangtze system in Voyager. Inthu. So Voyager, Yangtze, Inthu. Voyager, Yangtze, Inthu. Voyager, where is Voyager? Yangtze. Yangtze River Valley. Yangtze River, very notorious flooder. Inthu, right there. Alright. This time I think we'll take Ashley and Liara. Go to my standby team. And I think I will have to level them up real quick. Alright, possibly anyway. And I need to check that armor out for Ashley. Ashley Williams, armor, Titan. Oh yeah, it's better than what she has. And I think that fits her better too. So currently she has a kinetic buffer. That's not bad. But she can have two things. So that's about shield and mobile accuracy. That adds more shields. We're going to do that. Give her a good variety of things there. Just want to check Liara. Aha. Ooh, much better for her. And I don't think that's going to be... Oh, the armor she has is good enough. Yeah. She got the best medical I can give her. Alright. I see we have a mineral deposit right near us. Anomaly, research facility, debris, research facility, research facility. So, we'll head over to one of these research facilities. But first, I see up ahead of us we have a mineral deposit. Since they don't show up on the map, I'm gonna rush forward and grab that real quick. Otherwise, I might lose track of it. And it's not that far away. And speaking of not too far away, level ups. Oh, I leveled up too. I didn't even catch that. See. I'm gonna level up medicine some more. Why not? And then Ashley. He's in great shape. Let's give her some sniper rifle training just so she has a little variety. And Liara, we've got a lot of points. We can get advanced barrier. No reason to take electronics. I've got 3 people, myself included, that can cover that. I think singularity is my favorite ability of hers, so let's max that out. Then I think we're going to work on maxing out warp. I don't know if that's the smartest move to make, but that's the move I'm going to make. Okay. So, Ashley can still spend more points. Let's go ahead and just unlock all weapons for her and get her a little skill on all of them. Just in case. Do we really got to do the puzzles for everything? Can't just finding it be enough on some of these? Alright, enough grumbling. I just don't particularly like that puzzle. Because as you can see, it's almost always pretty easy just to press a button, hold it, and just kind of wiggle back and forth until you slide through. I suppose if you really tried to make a challenge out of it, to do it the right way, it'd be a little harder, but I don't know how much harder. Okay. I think this place, it looks like it has defenses. It does. I need to remember we need to check out the moon, too. I got that. Okay. Whoops. So we are taking out Cerberus. I think this will be our last mission for this episode. I said we would go to Noveria next time, but I think we'll actually be doing more side missions. I just want to get them out of the way. Be done with them. I mean, we will get more, but clear all the ones we currently have out of our journal. Okay, I'm going... Sorry, had a Fallout 4 flashback there for a moment. I got my weapon changing hotkeyed to number keys. There. Yeah, that might actually be a decent pistol, but I think the one I got's better. Alright guys, get ready. I don't think this whole thing's gonna be peaceful. Yep, I see we have tossils ahead. What is that? I do not like the look of that. I see somebody back on the other side of this. Oh. You had cover, but you didn't have it good enough. Nice one, Liara. Let's make sure we got all of the Cerberus taken care of before we start messing with buttons. Oh! So that sniper shot really hurts. I should have known. I am on hardcore. I need to remember that. Try this again. Not the insanity one I did last time when I was a lot more paranoid, but it's still hard enough. Okay, let's see if we can flush these guys out. Yeah. I see you.
Bring it on.
Everybody on them. I see you hiding there. Alright, good job, team.
I'm a little busy here.
So am I. I'm not trying to flirt with you, I promise. Oh.
Gotta make sure that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, that's a biotic.
Now it gets fun.
Okay, I think we got all of them. Okay, I'm guessing one of these buttons must turn off the force field. I don't think I did this mission before. I do know what these guys are because I have done Noveria before.
Bring it on.
I did mention this in the very first episode of this and in Fallout 4. I tend to mentally be a role player. I don't act out usually or do accents or any of that stuff. But I do tend to get in my characters' heads. So if they haven't seen something, I tend to react like I've never seen it. That's not an intentional thing for me to deceive you guys. It's just the way I think when I'm playing these games. I get in Shepard's head, and if he hasn't seen it, I haven't seen it. Yeah, I thought I'd forgotten something here. Alright, moving right along. Okay, I think we got everything in that room anyway. It looks like we got a couple more things in this room. And of course, we got to get through this puzzle again. I'm just going to do it the fast way. I'm enjoying hardcore. Easy, or not easy, but normal is too easy. Insanity is actually not as bad as you would think, except in a few specific encounters. But in some of those specific encounters, it can be brutal, especially if you're like me and not a min-maxer. Somebody who goes out of their way to pick the best possible... Oh, no. I think we just got a bug. Oh, there we go. And, okay, this is being weird, but I'll take weird. There we go. That was weird. Anyway, yeah, I don't min-max. I mean, I try to get the best gear I can as long as it's the gear I feel like this character would be using. But that's kind of important. I gotta feel like it's the gear my character would use. And I just don't go out of my way to pick the best possible abilities, the best possible builds. For me, that's letting the game play you rather than you play the game. Because that inevitably leads all the min-maxers to be playing the same basic character. If you have been with me since the first episode, you know I chose to do this specific Shepard in this game by picking the least played class, the least played origin, the least played psychological background, and the least played of the major romances for men. As in, by major I mean the ones that are present in more than one game. So some of the, I know there's a couple that are single game only or one night stand type. I'm not counting those. So I designed this Shepard to be basically the least popular Shepard build possible, based on BioWare statistics back when they, a little bit after when they released Legendary Edition. And I'm planning eventually to do a Baldur's Gate 3 run, and I plan to do the same basic thing there. So we'll see how that goes. Least popular race, least popular class, least popular romance for guys. Alright, I think we survived that. Alright, let's see what's in this one. Might as well clear out this planet since we're here, because I don't want to have to remember which ones I've done and which ones I haven't. Mission planets I know I've done, and I don't have to worry about coming back to them. That means all I gotta do is worry about the rest of them. But I'll do that on my own time. I won't make you suffer through that. This should be another Cerberus base. Oh no. Okay, they're inside that containment field, it looks like. So please do not push any buttons, anybody, and that includes you, Cerberus. Okay.
Go, go, go!
Whoa!
I
Whoa!
gotta be more careful.
Oh, I thought I died. No, that was just a biotic attack. That scared me. So who is our biotic here? No denying, Cerberus is tough. Yeah, I see you hiding behind there.
Go, go, go!
Go, go, go yourself.
Powering up.
Oh, thank you so much, Liara. I do miss having Nexus. Singularity, whatever it's called. Crowd control for the win. Okay. Be ready. One of these buttons or containers is going to open that field. Probably this one. Yep. Oh no, and another biotic. This is bad. Okay, you. Ah, he moved. That helped.
I wonder what monstrosity Cerberus has been cooking up at the next base.
So we're still looking for Kahoku.
Commander.
All right. More pink armor, because you guys know how much I like that pink armor. You know what's bad is I really wouldn't mind it pink armor if it was just a better shade of pink or a better shade of red. I just don't like that shade they chose. And another one. Hey Garrus, you want some pink armor? It doesn't seem practical for a soldier. You want armor that doesn't make you stand out? That one kind of does. I remember right, there's also a bright yellow one that I haven't seen this playthrough, I don't think. It kind of does the same thing, stands out way more than it should. Okay, let's head to this research facility. If it wasn't in those first two, then it must be in this one. I've forgotten how much I hate Cerberus. Although I haven't really done much with them in this version of the game, Mass Effect 1. Obviously in 2 I had a lot to do with Cerberus. If you know, you know. But I didn't do most of the side missions here. I know I encountered them before. I didn't do a lot. Did we already get this? We did. Great. I should have recognized it from the map. Dang it, I'm an idiot. It changes appearance if you've already been there. Okay, so this is the third base. Okay, let's take out the defenses and get in there. We got our Admiral to rescue. Yeah. Boom to you too. Whoa! I love jumping over missiles. I could outmaneuver them too, but I like jumping over them. There's just something fun about that, jumping over them in a tank, basically. Whoa, like I say, all right guys, get ready for your fight. But maybe not that ready. Here we go. Uh-oh. Is that him?
Contact.
Hold the line!
Powering up.
Hey, that's Kirahi's line. Don't use it in vain. Dang. He can take a beating. Hate these guys.
Shields down.
Okay.
Go, go, go!
Whoops. Got him. Those commandos can take a beating on hardcore. Is that everybody? No.
You must die.
Uh-oh. Sure, but not today, okay? You're not the only one that can snipe. And I'll let you... I'm gonna open this.
One last stop to make, Commander. We owe Kahoku that much.
That's
Yep.
the last of them.
You check for a pulse, but find none. Admiral Kahoku is dead. Despite the ferocity of the creature he was sealed in with, there are no signs of trauma on the corpse. The needle mark on his arm suggests a different mean of execution.
Oh, Goddess. It's Admiral Kahoku.
Yeah, it is.
Cerberus must have tracked him down.
They tracked him down and they killed him. Excuse me. All right, let me take a look at the journal here. Yeah, I think we're gonna devote a couple of episodes to cleaning out my backlog. But we're already at an hour and 20 minutes into this. So,
Finally, some action.
really?
Perimeter clear.
That's good to know. You had me worried there for a second. Like, action? Where? Okay, we got one more stop here, and then we'll call it a day. Tomorrow we'll pick up with this cleanup stuff. And then eventually we'll get to Noveria. But let's clean out all these side quests. I just don't want to risk missing any of them by accidentally, whoops, getting distracted and getting lost. Not what I can say is I don't want to miss any of them by accidentally closing them off by getting too far in the main story. I got the two most important to me though, the companion quests for Garrus and Rex. Surprised I didn't get one for Ashley or for Liara. Maybe they're coming later. I really don't remember.
Cover me.
You're covered. But if we're covering you, who's covering us? Okay, patience. Doom. Oops. I'm just gonna do this the easy way. I'm lazy. Plus, I just want to get this done with. Alright, that's everything. So we're gonna call it a day right here. We're just gonna return to the Normandy. We'll see if there's any calls from the Admiralty or from the... Doesn't look like there is. We would have heard something already. So, we need to find a conduit. which means we gotta find that relay. We need to take care of Noveria. Those are our two main missions. We have a Hades dog, another, okay, so we gotta take care of their main facility now. So we will do that next, so we're continuing this logical progression. Then we'll take these crime lords out. We'll look for Garrus' brother and his ship. The rogue VI on Earth's moon. Yeah, we'll just go right down the line. Get through as many of these as we can. These down here, the UNT, those are just collecting items as you go along. We need 5 more Prothean artifacts. A lot of medallions and Saleon IDs. Turian emblem. A lot more rare earth and gas materials. More Asari writings. So I'll get a lot of that though. That's from random planet exploration mostly, so I'll get a lot of that just doing that off camera. I'll probably do that soonish. After we finish the side quest, but before we hit Virmire, or not Virmire, Noveria, I will probably do some of the cleaning up of the galaxy, so to speak, going planet to planet and cleaning it up. I won't film most of it, but I will have everything set up so that if I encounter any hostiles, I can record that for, just for record keeping, so to speak. And I'll probably put a video compilation of planetary exploration where it only deals with the actual discoveries and not all the traveling in between. So I think that's the plan. So until next time, I'll see you all later. Thank you for joining me.